Oh, good morning, guys. It is almost the end of another week, and it's crazy how fast time zips along, but we're making some progress. I thought I wanted to show you a couple little updates. I ran a Farmer Boy yesterday, got some supplies for our feed auger replacement. We did the first barn already. I showed you that the other day, but we're gonna do the third barn also. Those are actually really bad. Those feed tubes are leaking. We've been taping them up and trying to keep them from spilling feed, but we're gonna replace them before the new pigs come. So we got all of our supplies for that. We'll get to that next week probably. We'll see. But anyway, let me show you what we got going on here. So we got our new floor all put in. I pulled the fenders off so we could paint this. So we're gonna try to get some paint on this today. Otherwise, the floor is ready to go, I think. So we had bent this sheet up and that fit in there nicely. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but we welded in some cross members. Let me see if I can get a light for you. There you go. Welded in some cross members. These cross members here were all rusted away. And so I think we're back pretty good shape there. And we have one other update. Let me check. So on the engine side, we got this little box here yesterday. Look at this. It is our new crank. This is like a new old stock. There was one left. So there it is. Here's the old one. This is the one that, you know, got all messed up here. You can see it had a little bit of scoring here too. Not good, but new one is looking good. So now we just gotta pull this guy apart and see if we can put that in there. So maybe we'll get to that a little later. We're gonna get the feeding started here, get that going, and probably before we do too much six-wheeler stuff, we've gotta finish getting ready at the hog barns. So we got 2 loads of little pigs this past week, and we'll get another load on Monday, and that load will need the second room ready to go. So still got a little bit of work to do. I did some welding on the feeders down there yesterday, and so those are good, but I gotta do some more of the steel welding, fix up a couple fencing spots, and gotta put some mats and lamps in. So see if we can get that done today, and that should get us ready for pigs on Monday. But let's see if we can get the feeding started. Mike and Jaron are gonna take care of the feeding while I work on the hog barn a little bit, but they're not here yet, so I'm gonna get started for them. I just saw that it's almost out of fuel. Maybe you want to fill that up first. Okay. Before we get started here. Keep up. Yeah. So Dad was cleaning out down at the other farm yesterday, and had the truck and trailer hooked up here to take the skid loader down. So I'm gonna get this thing put away, get that unhooked, and that's out of the way. The farm truck's been working out great so far. We still got a couple check engine light issues. Looks like knock sensors. So we need to do that yet, but otherwise, this thing has been working out awesome. Oh, left the window down. That always leaves the windows down. All right, we got Jaren going back there. So before we can head to the hog barn, there's a couple little brackets that we need to make up. Yesterday, or earlier this week, we had made up a couple feeder brackets. This is the feeder, the bracket that goes on the feeder. And this is a complete one, which I don't really need right now. All I need is this loop to weld onto a couple feeders down there that the bottom loop rusted away. So anyway, I'm gonna make up a couple of those loops and then we'll see if we can get to the hog barn, get them welded on, get that in place, and then we need to finish putting together the feed lines on that side and running some feed. So let's make up these loops here quick. So I have to see if we have some 3/16 material. I like to make those loops out of 3/16. That's what they were from the beginning. And we only have a wee little bit. I saw there was a little bit left of the stuff that we were using. So I guess I'm gonna have to cut some more stuff out. All right, here's the last of the piece, the stuff that we had. I think that might actually be long enough to make at least one. So cut that guy. Okay, I got a couple more pieces. I found a piece of scrap over there and we cut these pieces out of this guy. So now we need to mark them and bend them. I'll show you. So the only thing we need to do here is just put a center line on so we know how to put it in the bender. All right, so we got all these marked center lines. Let's go over to the press and get these bent. So we got a little Harbor Freight 20-ton press here, and I made this little fixture here a while ago, a long time ago, to bend these. So this is the bottom, and I can usually bend 2 at a time. So if we line these guys up, we're looking to put the center line in between the two, and obviously we want to put the two together like that. I'm going to take our top die here, kind of position it in the center. Okay. The bummer is it doesn't quite pinch them quite enough, so we'll give them a little bit of extra. There we go. Two down. All right, may I take a quick break from that? I just got a call from Mike, and he said that the conveyor down here at the other farm is not working. So we're gonna run down there and see if we can get him going. I guess I gotta get this trailer unhooked. Hopefully this isn't too big of a deal down here. This happened once before that this thing wouldn't start, and it was the motor. I don't know if you remember that. I think we actually did a video about that. Anyway, hopefully it's not the motor, because I don't have a spare. That's the thing with this old stuff. Most days it works, and then all of a sudden it doesn't. Actually, I guess maybe that's the way it is with everything.
No, I figured maybe it was a loose wire or something, but...
You have the switch turned on?
Yeah.
Let's see if we got current here. I'm kind of hoping that we don't have current here because...
It's just something in the wiring.
Right. We got current there. Like sloping this water down there.
Yeah.
At the start, but
I thought that chain was about.
see if you can turn that belt just by hand the other way. Yeah, it seems like the belt is jammed up. Is it caught up here somewhere maybe? Let me put this stuff away here quick and try it again and see if we can like help it get going. See if you can turn that the belt again. Yeah, what's going on there? Something that's caught. See if you can back it up a little bit. Either way. Yeah. Go ahead the other way again. Oh, it's like frozen. Froze down. I think it. I bet you that was it. Let's try it now. Oh yeah. All right. Man, to live where it's cold.
Oh no.
Did you break it?
Broke tip of the blade, but.
You gotta use the tools that you have available.
Yep.
All right. I'll plug it in. Sheesh. It's kind of icy there. Are you ready? That turned out to be a pretty easy fix. The motor was just tripping out because it couldn't pull the belt because it was frozen down. But got her going. Let's get back to our brackets. Looks like Dad's coming down to do a little more clean out. So the manure storage down there is just a little distance from the actual barn. So we've been taking the spreader down and loading the spreader and then just driving the spreader across the driveway there and offloading it into the manure storage. It makes it a lot faster than just bucketing it over there bucket by bucket. So we've been doing that the last little bit here. At first I wasn't sure if that would work out very good, but it actually does work pretty slick. So that's why he's taking the spreader down. Get going there. I guess maybe he already took the skid loader down. I'm not sure. Just got back here. Heather says that the faucet is leaking in the milk house. It's been dripping a little bit the last couple days, but she says it's more now. Let's take a look here quick. Yeah, that's not good. If I keep a little pressure on it, it stops it, but I guess those seals are probably getting bad in there. I think it's gloves off here. This whole socket is like really
When the whole
loose.
thing comes off, that whole thing will pop out sometime.
The top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but this is the valve part, and it seems really loose.
Really soaking your hat for a long time.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I mean, I know it's dirty, but
I had my old hat. I thought I would soak it in some water, try to clean it, but kind of forgot about it. At any rate,
it actually might need that many days. That thing is very dirty.
that's true. There's
But he
something.
doesn't want to get rid of it, even though we have.
Heather wanted to throw it away, and I said,
Because
let's just
you
wash
know
it.
how many Pembroke hats you have? You get like new ones every year. They bring hats all the time.
I know, but I like the old ones too.
You don't even know what color that actually is. I mean, I know you only wear that one when you're working.
Right.
It's not like you wear it out. But
So here's the deal. This is supposed to thread in there. See the threads there? And it just fell out. When I pulled on it, it just fell out. And this is all like corroded. And see, this side looks good, but this side does not for sure. Kata always wants to ride on the four-wheeler. She's missing her spot on the six-wheeler. She thinks she still has to ride along though.
yeah, but you said you don't want her to.
I know, I'm afraid she's gonna get the seat all scratched up, but
She just does it anyway. I'm being sneaky. Look, she knows. She's looking like.
what?
Are you being sneaky? I will be glad to have a six-wheeler back so I have to do this all the time. Anyway.
You got it?
It's not just say me. I'm sure Lindsay will be happy about it, and the kids. Everybody that has to use it.
It's definitely not ideal, but it's working for now. And the six-wheeler, yeah, that's for sure. Six-wheeler will be back soon. All right, so I got this thing loose here, actually. This handle came off with it. There we go. Oops. So, shucks. Something just flew off there, but this part is the part that, look at that. It's just all corroded. So the valve is still working, I think, fine. It's just that it's actually not being held in place right because this collar is all corroded. I don't know if we can get that fixed up or not. So February is Heather's birthday. You want to show them your present? Nice.
It's because the other week, well, you know that we have that, I think we've talked about having that wood burner down in our basement.
Yeah.
And the one day, all of the lighters that we have here were not working. And it's super annoying because they have gas in them. They just decide not to work. So I had to borrow Mitch's blowtorch. And then I told him I want my own blowtorch because that's a game changer with starting fires. I have all these feed bags to burn. So I'm going to use this.
There you go.
It's going to be, yeah, life-changing. But I knew when I told Mitch that I wanted one, I'm like, he's going to be on that. These are the kind of gifts he likes to give. he likes the very practical.
Right.
Like, his gift. So, happy birthday to me.
Not sure exactly what to do for that, but I'm going to go up here, look through our little stash of plumbing parts, and see if by chance we might have a piece that could work there. I didn't find anything. I did find a little spigot like this one, but it has a different style valve, so I'm gonna see if we can maybe clean all this corrosion out of this ring and see if we can get it to bite on there a little bit and hold this in place. We'll try that next. We have really hard water here, and just a lot of like mineral deposits that are, anything that's kind of leaking or dripping really builds up over time. Maybe this will be enough to get us going. Let's see if we can get that valve back in there. No, it's not enough to reach the threads with the valve in there. All right, I have another idea. See, because this is all like kind of broken and flared out, it's not grabbing very good. So here's my idea. We're gonna see if we can put this clamp on here and kind of pinch it all together and bite on those threads. That's not the sealing part. All I have to do is just hold this valve in. So let's tighten that up, see what happens. Do it. All right, there we have it, our temporary fix for the day. It seems like it's biting on there really, really good actually, because we're pinching that all down with this clamp. So let's try it here. Turn on the water. Well, it's a whole lot better than it was. Still dripping a little bit, but maybe that'll get us going for today. All right, let's get back to our brackets. All right, so we got all our brackets bent up here. Some of these are a little crooked, see, that happens sometimes. But we can straighten them up in the vise. So I'm gonna do that quick. And maybe just a little bit more clamp, make sure they're parallel, and then that should be good. Sorry about that. Too much shaking. Anyway, you can just tap them a little bit, straightens them out. All right, I think we got all the parts we need, got all of our loops, and see if we can get this stuff welded in. I almost made it to the hog barn, but Mike called me here. Looks like the calves are out. I wonder if... Hey guys, hey! Oh! Is that all of them out there? Did you get them all? Okay. Let's see if we can get these guys turned around here. See, long trucks are also good for building walls. Hey guys, come on. Hey guys. Just don't want them to go through that fencing. Probably could if they want. Guys, get out of here. Hey guys, come on. Hip. 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 Hey guys, come on. Hip. Hip. Hey guys, hey, hey, hey. Kata, come here. Hip. Hey guys, hip. 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 Hey, 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 hey. Got him.
A workout running through that snow.
I saw you were puffing out there. All right, you're good?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, thank you.
Yep. Okay, now to the hog barn. I checked in with Jaden. He's coming down here, give me a hand. So hopefully we can get this stuff banged out. Shouldn't take too long. Alrighty. First thing is to get our leads all pulled in here. Okay, I got one more set here. This set we'll plug into the truck and take in. As far as this will go. See if she'll start. All right, we got our cables pulled in. Jaden came to give me a hand. He's gonna start working at trimming up. There's a little broken spot in the fence right there. He's gonna trim it up so we can put some new plates in there, weld that up. A couple of little spots up here. We're gonna get going. This next spot is one of these spots where we have these chains. So these chains are here for the pigs to like bite on and play with. It's just something to keep them entertained. Anyway, when they do that, they lick all this stuff and it really rusts out the bar. You can see how it's like rusted out there. So we're gonna put a new plate in here and beef that up. want to cut that length that I need here then for this bar? Hammer. All right, got that spot all fixed up. Got the reinforcement plate in there, put our new bar in. So we actually got a couple more spots like that. Jaden's working at them down there. So we're gonna hit them next, and then we have a couple feeder loops to put on. So here's one of these loops that we need. I already cut the old one off, and I'm gonna have to drop one in here, but we're gonna weld that guy on, just like that. All fixed up, ready to set back in place. All right, that's all the steel welding. We have to replace this fan motor too, so we thought while we're here maybe we'd pull that off. Jaden's pulling the bolts off. This is shot. Oh boy.
My ladder's falling.
Makeshift ladder. Looks like the last bolt. We'll pull that thing out of there. All right, we have her all loose. Here, I'm gonna see if I can grab it. Problem. See this capacitor, this is probably the starting capacitor, and it like looks like it blew up. So take it to the motor shop, see what they say. This is the job that I like the least. It's fine at the beginning, but until the last one, your shoulders are burning. All right, we got all the welding done, I think, on that side. Got that fan motor pulled out, and we just need to get feed lines hooked up. So we're gonna do that next, but we're gonna go get some lunch first. So we're down here trying to put these feed lines together, but there's like all this like snow and ice that's around the perimeter, and so we have to stand like in a big puddle. Hey, look. Out. Anyway, we're gonna put these anchors on, and then we can attach the other ends. All right, we're standing in our puddle here. So this piece is what they call the anchor. It's like a bearing that's on the end here, and it's what holds the end of this flex auger from going that way. So we need to loosen up this guy. There's like a little clamp here that holds it in place. And then it slides onto this shaft. Or slides onto the auger. Okay, that's that. Just thread a couple nuts on here. So we walked this little helix up onto there, and now I just need to tighten this little clamp here. That's what I'm working at now, and then we should be good. All right, we got that side together. Now we're working at this side. You see it coming yet? All right, there it comes. Now we just gotta line up our little clamp here. Okay, can you push it some more? There you go, hold on. There we go. Okay, I think that's good, yeah.
It's like everything all stretched out like that. It's like everything.
All right, we got that all put together. Opened up the slides. So let's see if we're ready in here. Jaden's got the last down tube up there. Are you ready to try it?
Well, this one's backwards. The red, if you pull it down, it's opening.
Right. Just the top part. Pop that top part up and flip it around and put it back on. I think that might do it. That's happened before already, that when they pop out, there you go. Okay, let's try it here, see what happens. All right. Shelmar, side 2, feed augers. Okay, you ready? Yeah. Here we go. A little bit of bouncing there, but it's smoothing out. All right, sending feet up. I can hear it coming. Sounds like it's right there. Oh, there it is. All right. Looks like we're filling now. New feed lines, baby. No more leaking. That's exciting. All right. Well, I think the hog barn is ready for little pigs on Monday. So that feels good. We'll get them put in and maybe we can get back to some 6-wheeler work. I want to get that painted yet. Jaden's gonna go for a run. It's nice out. Sun's shining, snow is melting a little bit. So take advantage of the warm weather. See you guys.